Hey guys, welcome back. It is Amanda Moxley, and this week's video, I want to tell you all about how to do the challenge called 75 Day Hard. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and smack that bell so you can get notified every single time I drop an incredible video.
Hey, you are watching Amanda Moxley TV, and this is the place for the hottest tips, tools, trainings, and how-tos. I'm so happy you're here, and I'll see you in the show.
Okay, let's get into it. Maybe you don't know what 75 Day Hard is. Here's how it went down for me. I found a friend on Instagram, and I saw that he was doing this challenge called 75 Day Hard, and all of a sudden I got so excited because I love challenges and I love to challenge myself and discipline myself and go to that edge. And what I did is, as soon as I heard about it, I went and Googled it and figured out what it was. And on the sales page, it said, if you're the kind of person that's gonna wait and think about doing it later, or think about you're gonna do it after the holidays, or do it this time or this time, there's never going to be a perfect time. And we know that. And the sales page said, just do it now. So I downloaded the app, I think it was $4.99, and I just committed. I was like, I'm doing this thing. And that is such a great way to go about life, is when you feel excited in the emotional moment to do something, do it. Don't wait until the holidays are over, until this happens or that happens. Do it now, do it now. And that is my motto. JFDI. The whole thing was JFDI. This is what I want to do. So here's what 75 Day Hard is. Okay, so for 75 full days, every day you take a photo of yourself, you drink a gallon of water, you follow a diet, no cheat meals, no alcohol, you do 2 workouts, an indoor workout for 45 minutes, an outdoor workout for 45 minutes, and you read 10 pages of a book every single day. And for me, I was doing many of those things, but I would take a couple rest days here and there. So this was huge for me. So in this video, I want to tell you about my experience and tell you some of my hacks, so if you decide to do it, you can learn from me. I learned that taking the photo first thing is really important, so you get that done. Then that's easy, okay? Take the photo, and then what's fun is if you can share it to your Instagram story, so you have all these people cheering you on and you're holding yourself accountable because you're doing these things, and now people are like, oh my gosh, is she gonna quit or not? Okay, what it helped me do was, number one, it helped with decision fatigue. I knew what I had to do every single day, and I wasn't in like, should I work out? Should I not work out? Should I eat chocolate? Should I drink? Should I not? It was like, this is what I'm doing. So it held these boundaries for me over these 75 days. It also helped me because I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I will eat too much sugar, or I used to, I'd have a drink and then I'd wake up and beat myself up. You'd have a glass of wine and then you're up at 2 or 3 a.m. and you're like, you can't sleep, and then you overeat because you drank and you have too much dessert, or you have fries or chips or something. And then, not that I'm a big drinker, but this eliminated a lot of that. This eliminated the beating myself up, making myself wrong, overeating, gone, eliminated. I was focused. Decision fatigue, completely gone. The other thing is, I have always loved books, but I would find myself before 75 Hard, I would be reading a page or two right before bed, and then I fall asleep. Where now I was forced to read these books, not forced, I chose to read books, and I was able to read 8 books over the 75 days. And I would just sit there and set the goal, and I'd read 10 pages a day, but most days I wanted to read more. So my tip for you with the reading is do it early when you're actually awake, and make sure you get it done because you don't want to mess it up. Now the water for me is not a hard thing. The water is super easy. I love water. I can't get enough water. The following of the diet is something that I had been working on for the last year. And this was hard for me in that I've been working with my nutrition coach, and she was saying I wasn't eating enough. So I had to increase my calories up to 1,600 calories, which for me felt like a lot. And then I ended up gaining weight. I ended up gaining 3 pounds, and those were 3 pounds of fat, but I also gained 2 pounds of muscle. And what we're doing now is it's like climbing a mountain. Now I got my metabolism back, so I'm at 1,600. Now I've backed down to 1,400. And I'm not really attached to the results. I'm more attached to figuring out these macros, figuring out my prescription for radiance, and dialing that in and getting to a certain level and dialing that in for myself. Okay, the next thing that I worked on was the exercise. So the exercise, I was always at least exercising once a day, maybe 4 days a week. But what this did is, on those days I was tired, I didn't want to work out, I still had to. But luckily I have my dog who keeps walking in here right now. But we did a lot of walking together and she was very happy. Okay, her name's Luna. So Luna was really happy, and how I would do it is I dropped the kids off from school and I would do a 45-minute walk in the morning. Then I would go to my exercise Fit Body Boot Camp. So it was perfect. So I would do it that way. And on the weekends, if I didn't want to go do Fit Body Boot Camp, I might do yoga inside. I could do my treadmill inside or my bike trainer inside. And then there were many nights, because I did this during the winter, where I had to go walking because I was tired and I was in resistance, and I would be walking Luna at 10 o'clock at night. So if you can't get your workouts in earlier, that would be better. I would say I learned the most from those days where you're resisting and you don't want to do it. There was one night I was like, screw it. I'm just going to be done with this. I don't even want to do it. I don't even care. Who even cares? Who's even watching? I'm just doing it for myself. And I was in my pajamas and I still hadn't done that same 45-minute workout. And something happened that I just said, forget it. I'm doing this. And I got on my pajamas. I was probably like 35 degrees out. And I just wore a coat and a hat and I went walking. And I was so committed. So how you do one thing is how you do everything. So when you work on yourself in 75 Day Hard, it's going to translate to your relationships, to you being a role model for your kids, to you being a better lover, being a better, partner with your spouse or partner. I would highly recommend it. In fact, I'm almost like sad that it's over, because I love those boundaries and I loved being held in that container of these are the things that I have to do every day. The cravings. Okay, so when the cravings hit and I really wanted like alcohol, or I really wanted sugar, or I really wanted like this comfort food that I would like, that's when I leaned to God. And I would focus on God and pray to God and help Him and lean on Him more than just emotionally eating or going to food to fill some void that I didn't want to fill. So I would recommend doing 75 Day Hard. You can Google it. There was a book by Andy Frisella, I think is how you spell his name. I got that book. That will help you. And it's a fun community. And it just shows you what you're made of, who you're made for, what you're made to do. And I love a challenge. How about you guys? So I'm going to leave you guys with this. I want you to take action. If you're inspired right here and right now, go sign up. Don't think about it. I had a couple friends, I told them about it and they said, well, I can do my own version of 75 Day Hard. I can do it, but there's no way I'm giving up alcohol. So why are you so attached to alcohol, or why are you so attached to whatever you're attached to? You can do anything for 75 days and you will get stronger. What will happen is you're going to mold into this new person. You're going to mold into this new character, transform yourself, and become a new creation. So bring it on. I challenge you to join me in the 75 Day Hard. And I want to hear from you guys in the comments. Maybe you're watching this today because you were like me, where you're Googling, how do you do 75 Day Hard? I'd say do it and meet yourself, push through the resistance and enjoy the journey. And remember, people are watching. You're not just doing it for you. You're doing it for your future self. One more thing. Matthew McConaughey had this story where he said, hey, who's your hero? Who's your hero? Who's your hero? And he thought about it and came back and he said, my hero is me 10 years from now. So do it for your future self. Do it for your kids. Do it for your partner. Do it for the world. We need more disciplined people on the planet, because if we can focus and we can laser in on what we want in one area, we can do it in all areas. So I'm wishing you abundant, beautiful success. And join me over in the Moxley Method Speaker Society if you're not there already, and follow me on Instagram at Amanda J. Moxley and say hi so we can connect there. I want to see your stories and see what you're up to. All right, bye for now. Thanks for watching, and remember, JFDI.
Do you want to grow a successful business as a speaker? All you have to do is go to amandamoxley.com/training, and I'm going to share with you my entire Moxley method, my mindset, the strategy, the structure, and the system behind my consistent multiple six-figure business. All you have to do is go to amandamoxley.com/training and sign up today.